Welcome back from break, everybody. This is our first assignment in 2021. And as you can tell from the title, it deals with horizontal and vertical lines. When we first started talking about zero slope and undefined slope, I told you then I would make more sense out of that. And here we are. So I will match up these notes to the assignment very closely. So first, you're asked to sketch a graph, and you see the equation. It just says y equals 3. Well, where's x? Well, there is no x. And the same over here. X equals? We haven't even seen that, but we're required to know this. So here's what we do. We have to fill in the table. And what do we fill it in with? Well, what do we know? Y equals 3. That's all we know. So I'm going to put 3's in for y. Now you pick whatever x numbers you want, but let's keep them between -6 and 6 so they fit on the graph. Okay, so I'll just pick -4, 1, and 2. And you graph them. -4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. And you can see we have a horizontal line. Make sure you connect the dots, put arrows on them. So you can see, I know this seems backwards, right? Y equals, and the y-axis runs up and down, but the y equals a number is actually a horizontal line. And I think you can probably picture what's going to happen over here. X is -2. Y, again, you pick what you want from -6 to 6. And I'll just randomly pick these. They were very random, okay? There's no meaning to that as far as what you pick. So -2, -3, now you graph them. -2, -1, and -2, 4. And you can see they form a vertical line. So if you ever look at something like that and you're not given that table and you forget, just make your table. Okay, so moving up to this section. You're asked these same questions. I might have picked different numbers, but 0 divided by 6. I'll show you what that looks like right here, because remember, if a calculator does it, it must be right. 0 divided by 6 is 0. Okay. I'll just write the word. And this space on the assignment, I'll show you, there's something you'll circle, but this 0 slope is a horizontal line. And here, 9 divided by 0, now watch what happens here. 9 divided by 0. Calculator says divide by 0 error. You cannot divide by 0. This one is undefined. See the difference? 0 divided by a number and a number divided by 0. So this would be a vertical line. Just want you to actually see the difference. When we're using the slope formula, sometimes 0 shows up. And it's a matter of, well, which one is it? Well, you just divide, and you will see. Okay, section 3. There are 4 different sections on the assignment. I covered up my little sketch. So we're going to do what we did on the other assignment, the most recent assignment. We label. We're going to use the slope formula. And the slope formula I didn't write on this paper is y2 minus y1. I'll make sure it's on the assignment. x2 minus x1. I put the 1's here and the 2's there. Now I set it up. That 2 is missing something. y2 goes here. y1 goes there. x2 here. And you can see if the x numbers are the same, you're going to get 0 in the denominator. And if you look up above here, well, any number divided by 0 is, let me slide this up a little bit. This means 0 or undefined, and it says that in the directions. Okay, you're just going to circle which. Well, dividing by 0, we already determined, is undefined, and that is a vertical line. This is horizontal or vertical. And you begin to see the pattern. Here's my little sketch. And if you graph those 2 points, you would see forms a vertical line, 6, 1, and 6, -2. Okay, so same thing over here, except we're probably going to get the other case. And label. x1, y1, x2, y2. Here's the slope formula. We can still see it. y2 and y1. So now we have the same numbers in the numerator. And the denominator is 1 minus -1, so that is 0 over 2. And we already saw up above, when we divide that way, we get 0. And that is a horizontal line, and I made a sketch of this one. I just made a sketch of those 2 points up here, and you can see it's horizontal. So it kind of makes sense, right? Go to the left one up 7, go to the right one up 7. You're on the same level there. And finally, the last section of the assignment, there's a line that's graphed. You have to fill in the table and write the equation. So we're not talking about the x-axis or the y-axis. We're talking about this one. And if you were to just randomly choose 3 points, notice the y number is -2 for all of them. So this is -3, -2. This is 2, -2. And this point here is 5, -2. So it looks like y is -2. This is what I was writing when I said that. I can zoom out a little bit. Okay, so again, you realize over here we're going to do something similar yet opposite. So we just, again, pick 3 points. This one looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5, 5, and 5, -1. 5, 2, 5, 5, and 5, -1. Well, it looks like x is always 5. X is always 5. So these are the different ways of seeing the same thing, just going forwards and backwards. Let me quickly show you the assignment, and we will be done here. So this is the front, just like 1 and 2 in the notes, which I will post. This question up here, 7 and 8, just divide and circle something. Here, you're going to have to set it up, get an answer, and pick 0 or undefined, horizontal or vertical. So, it's in the directions. I underlined them, just the first letters. And then this is what I just showed you last in the notes. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.